It's homecoming weekend at the College of DuPage. We get you caught up with all the campus activities for this coming weekend. We've got cheerleaders, yes we do. We'll introduce you to the COD Spirit Team to get you fired up for the big game. And it wouldn't be homecoming without football. We share a special story about an athlete who not only serves his team, but also his country. All that in an exclusive interview with our new college president, Ann Rondeau, on this homecoming edition of Courier TV News. Hi, and thanks for joining us. I'm Alex Bruzek, coming to you from Bjarne Olsvik Stadium here at the campus of College of DuPage. Joining me today is the president of the College of DuPage, the sixth president in the history, and the first female president. Thank you so much for joining me, Dr. Rondeau.
My pleasure, Alex.
So how are you enjoying your first homecoming week here at the college?
Fabulous, and I get to see so many great people, both students who were here in the past and in the present, and hopefully in the future also, so it's a great weekend for us.
Absolutely, and so are you a big football fan?
I love football, and as you well know, and as everybody else here knows, I have the courage to say I'm an avid Green Bay fan, but I love football, but more importantly, about sports is that we have 17 teams here at COD, women's teams, men's teams of all kinds, and the athletic legacy here at COD is fabulous.
It sure is. So do you keep up with the football team?
I do, and what a great season they've had thus far, huh?
Absolutely, and you may be a Packers fan, I might be a Bears fan, but we can all root for our chaperones.
Absolutely. Well said, Alex.
Thank you. So can we see you at the homecoming game?
Absolutely, at the game and at all the other events where we're going to be celebrating COD and our past and our present and our future.
Absolutely. So it's an exciting time in the college's history. It's our 50th year anniversary. What do you think the biggest accomplishment in the first half century of the school's history has been?
Alex, think about this. We have served over 1 million students and learners. That's a fabulous record. As well, our taxpayers have been generous, and so we have this enormously gorgeous campus that is competitive for the nation. And of course, also our donors who have been giving us money for student scholarships and grants, and so we're very, very fortunate in the last 50, and I would anticipate that we'll build upon that for the next 50.
And so where do you see the school going under your tenure in the next 50 years?
Well, you know, I think that it's just got a great potential. We can be a national leader in not only the new technologies of learning, but also of the notion of experiential learning, of exploration, and of the bridging that we are for students and learners from here to someplace else. So I see us as a national leader in many ways for this kind of education. Absolutely.
You come from a military background. What do you think that helps you bring to the table as an educator and administrator?
Well, both the college and the military share in a sense of common purpose towards having people learn and perform and be better tomorrow than they are today, and to lead. Think about that. We teach students to lead, and the military teaches folks to lead. So we have very common purpose and a common ethos about the investment in the individual learner.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your service to our country and now our school as well. Thank you for joining me, Dr.
Thanks,
Rondeau.
Alex.
Not only has our college president served in the armed forces, but so have many of our student athletes. Joe Murin served as a U.S. Marine Corps for 5 years before coming to COD. We are honored to have him as this week's Athlete of the Week.
COD student Joe Murin knows what it means to attack the offender. In his first semester here, Murin finds himself defending offensive offenders as a lineman for the College of DuPage. Over the past 5 years, however, Murin found himself serving as a military man, devoted to security forces in the United States Marine Corps.
As a kid, that's what I want to be a part of. I wasn't looking for the easiest route. I wasn't looking for just another job. I want to be part of something bigger than myself, and I want to be the top. So that's why I joined the Marine Corps. I was a FAST platoon, which is Fleet Anti-Terrorism Security Team, and what it does is if an embassy's in trouble or if there's a threat at an embassy around the world, we get sent there and kind of just secure the embassy and kind of protect it.
Murin felt like there was something missing upon his return home. Being a team player is in his DNA, and he really wanted to fill that void. While studying business at NIU last year, Murin got to stay in shape and work out with some of their football players. Though it wasn't quite enough to fill that void, at age 24, Murin transferred to COD, and this year, Murin is once again a team player.
I mean, it's honestly pretty similar. It's a makeup of a bunch of different guys, a bunch of different backgrounds, a bunch of different of, you know, their previous cultures and their previous upbringings, but all coming together and working towards one goal, and that's what the military is. And it was just nice to be a part of that again, to have that kind of like brotherhood, that kind of like connection with a bunch of guys who, you know, maybe in any other sense I would never know or I would never come into contact with, but we're all coming together now, and it's really fun to be a part of.
Today marks the start of the 3rd annual Spirit Week here at the college. Various events are planned throughout the week, ramping up to the big game this Saturday.
On Monday, we are doing dueling pianos in the Mackinac Pavilion outside, along with walking tacos. Everybody loves that. Tuesday is going to be our day of service, and we're going to do a bunch of service projects in the Student Services Center atrium. Wednesday, we're going to do a carnival right outside the Student Services Center.
These free week-long events are sponsored by Student Life and open to the public. Be sure to be there on Tuesday for your chance to get a free limited edition 50th anniversary COD t-shirt. Student Leadership Council, in conjunction with Student Life, will be hosting a day of service this Tuesday as part of Spirit Week celebrations here at the college. Participants will volunteer in service stations to help unravel crayons for the local charity SCARS, as well as writing gratitude letters for troops overseas. The volunteers will also create reusable heating pads for senior citizens, as well as blankets for animal shelters. The event will be held in the SSC Atrium from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information, visit the Student Life office in the Student Service Center. Homecoming Day events begin this Saturday at 9:30, starting with the pregame tailgate party. This event is stacked with obstacle courses, races, and the always popular bubble soccer tournament, and plenty of food, all to keep fans busy until kickoff.
A big highlight from last year, the first time we did it, was our bubble soccer tournament. So Saturday morning before the big game, we will have a bubble soccer tournament for students. So that is where students will get in big inflatable bubbles and play soccer. And it was so much fun last year. This year we went out and bought our own bubbles, so we'll be able to do it anytime we want from now on.
Game time will be at 1 p.m. and our chaparrals will host the Ellsworth Panthers. The events are free and open to the public to attend. For more information or to register for the bubble soccer tournament, visit the Chap Life website at cod.collegiatelink.net or register in person at the Student Life desk. All these activities are leading up to the main event as our chaparrals take on the Ellsworth Panthers. With a 3-1 record, the chaparrals are looking to bounce back after their first loss of the season. Coach Foster's key to the game?
The key to victory really is going to be us not beating ourselves, executing, hustling, and good hitting.
Kickoff for the big game is at 1 p.m. Saturday. Wear your team colors and let's make sure Bjarne Olsvik Stadium is rocking this homecoming weekend. In celebration of the college's homecoming, the school will be hosting 2 special alumni events this week. The COD Alumni Pep Rally will be held this Friday at the Lakeside Pavilion. The rally will include a special concert from the Chicago Six Band, which includes 3 members from the '85 Super Bowl champion Bears team. The rally will be held from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and feature plenty of dancing, food, drinks, and chaparral spirit. The event asks for a $10 donation to the Alumni Association to attend and is open to everyone, even those who are not graduates of the college. And on Saturday, the famous Second City Improv group will be hosting their latest show, Free Speech While Supplies Last, in the Belushi Theater. The show starts at 6 p.m. and tickets are $32. For more information, visit www.atthemac.org. Display your school spirit this week by showing off your COD apparel. Follett's COD Bookstore is celebrating Homecoming Week with a 20% off all COD apparel and gift items. The bookstore will also be selling homecoming t-shirts and chappie hats at $10 each, or you can buy both for $15. On game day, Follett's will also be selling items to help you show your support for the team. All proceeds from the sales go back to COD. Give me a C, give me an O, give me a D, give me the COD Spirit Team back after a year-long hiatus, here to handspring and tumble to help inspire their team on the field.
We do sidelight cheering all throughout the game, and then come halftime, they will perform a halftime show. They have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to perform a show. After halftime, they'll get right back on the sidelines and start cheering.
Captain Megan Page and Coach Dallas Perry truly believe that a good cheer can turn the tide and will your team to victory.
We're really looking forward to just being involved with the school more, because a lot of people here, they don't see it as they have to be involved, and they don't, but it's just more fun, and we want to make it more fun. So we're looking forward to the games and pep rallies and just showing everybody what we can do.
Anyone with a positive attitude is welcome on the Spirit Team, regardless of experience. So if you're brimming with COD Spirit and have a passion for fulls, twists, and whips, contact Dallas Perry at perryd166@cod.edu. Thanks for joining us on the special homecoming edition of Courier TV News. We leave you now with a special preview of the COD Spirit Team.
Give me a V, dot the I, curly CTO, or what? Victory! Victory!